Coming up next, it is a heavyweight title fight between the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi, and Uriah Hall. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Hall is 7 years his senior. He will have a 9-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a karate fighter, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 11 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Queens, New York, presenting the challenger, Uriah Hall. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out front.
Ready? Ready?
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Trying to establish that jab once again. Got the single collar tie. Choi's shot there is blocked. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes him stop throwing.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Oh, nice. Nice. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, collar tie. Just missing on the uppercut there. 25 total strikes have landed for Uriah Hall. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Just missed with that right hand. Lands flush with that right hand.
What a punch.
Just missed with the left there.
I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. The Korean Superboy gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Under 2 minutes to go here in round one. Nice punch by Hall. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And he landed the right hand there. Pretty good right hand. Oh! Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Hall gets hit by that leg kick. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, single collar tie now.
Oh, big head kick.
Back and forth we go.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Straight right hand now, just misses.
That's a big strike right there. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Ooh, nice knee to the body, just what he needed there. Oh, that's a good right hand. Hall's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. 5 minutes in the books.
Stay sharp, don't get relaxed. So wherever we're at.
Round 2 is upon us. Your thoughts on round 1, champ?
Round 1 was a very close round. Both guys had their moments, but nobody has really went out ahead in the race as we go into the second round.
Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Just misses with the jab. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, straight right. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Hall circling towards the left now. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh!
That punch to the body does a lot of damage.
Muay Thai plump. Hall gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Connects with a right. Nice 1-2 there. Hall's strike attempt there is blocked.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together. Oh, big punch lands.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Hall's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Just over 2 minutes to go. Throws the right hand there. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your legs able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Well, more often than not, when he has struck, he has landed 86 total strikes have now landed for Uriah Primetime Hall. Well, not the greatest land percentage necessarily. 37% the accuracy thus far against Uriah Hall. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Tries the flying knee to no avail. Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. What a round. All right, so there's the Horde. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Nice kick. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. Punch over the top. Oh, nice.
Slips.
Big body kick.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to...
Oh, nice right hand. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Big kick lands.
Single collar tie now.
Nice head kick.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Try to establish that jab.
Good stick.
Oh, gets stung by that leg kick. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. And they separate. Well, the body work's starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Hall gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Back mount now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Choice has got full mount now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. That was a thudding leg kick.
Well, these stats are unofficial, but they are officially piling up. 141 total strikes have landed for Uriah Hall. And the accuracy rate about 42% now against Uriah Hall.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice head kick.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Nice straight punch. Great diversity in his attack. Nice elbow from the clinch. What a body kick.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. I mean, look at...
Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Hall gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Checks the leg kick. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another head kick lands. He's gotta start blocking these, DC. One more and it could be lights out.
It could be over, and most people would be sleeping on the mat after taking such a dominant strike. Credit to his chin, but you don't want to get kicked that many times in the head.
Oh, strong punch there by the Korean Superboy.
Way to hide that leg kick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Head kick lands.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice kick.
Nice outside leg kick there for Hall. Oh! Huge right hand!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, huge block!
That knee hurt him. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Big kick.
Hands high.
Straight right hand, no good. Beautiful counter punch, really settling in when it comes to his counterattack here tonight. And again, making good use of what is a huge advantage in reach. Man. Oh! Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow! Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, I'm not sure how much more damage he can take to the body. You may want to drop that elbow defensively. Of course, that opens you up to damage upstairs. Pick your poison for him here as he continues to absorb damage. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Under a minute now to go in this one. "45 seconds remain in the round. Seconds to go. Seconds now remain in the round. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
It is the 5th and final round.
Nice.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Head off the center line, slips the punch.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows the fight's over. He can get the finish. Wow! Wow!
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
So there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the UFC heavyweight champion, and I'm not sure any heavyweight could have held up under that onslaught, a flurry of strikes to set up the TKO and championship victory here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
All right, so we hear and still tonight, our UFC heavyweight champion came in with a lot of pressure, a lot of height, and he successfully defends the title here tonight.
With all that pressure, he never changes his approach. He always does exactly what he says he's going to do, and he remains the champion in the UFC's biggest and most dangerous division.